gears in the background. Who could that be? Well, it's Metal Man's background, not anything to do with blades! Oh, Saw Blade! Saw Blade! What the fuck? Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 26 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Never gonna run, oh. What in the goddamn... Goddamn... Original concept by Rosner Labs, designed and programmed by Dark Lord 92. In the year 20XX, a supercomputer named Quark was all around the world. However, after only a month, Quark suddenly went on a rampage. And with Dr. Wily still in prison, who could be behind Quark's rampage? Nobody. Oh. Oh my god, they retained the logo from the DOS game. This is Mega Man DOS Remake, even though it doesn't say that on the title. It just says Mega Man with the DOS font. This can be found in Steam through the Game Maker Studio site. You can also download the executable of this. You don't have to actually buy the you don't actually have to buy Game Maker. I know that would have prevented me from playing this. So what do we expect? We expect superiority. We expect a great game. The original DOS game. I'm shouting, it's so fucking loud. Let's lower the volume. Yeah, the original DOS game wasn't that great. It was a good DOS game. Well, a mediocre DOS game. A DOS game you would probably play, but since it carried the Mega Man name, I think it kinda sucked. Kinda. It really did suck. What we have here is somebody making a remake of said game. Probably to make it better. We can be the judge of that. Let's get right into it. Holy fuck, the controller works out of the box, except it's the analog stick instead of the D-pad. Is there a way for us to somehow... Oh, except... No? Oh, Jabbar. Look at all of this. You can remap your buttons in the actual game. It's been like 6 months since we've seen something like this. Rather exciting. Got your audio levels in here as well. Very nice. I like that. Very well done options. Could be more, could be less. Could have had all sorts of options for picking up energies, whether it pauses the game or not, and stuff like that. Also got endless mode. If you're into that, map builder and map player, don't know what that means. Why don't we... Okay, it just opened a Windows Explorer. Okay, never mind then. Okay. I'm rather confused. I don't wanna even... Okay, it just resets the whole game. We can't just press up to go back. We have to cycle through all of this. God damn. That hurts. Can you exit the password screen if you input the wrong password? Thank you very much. That's great. Great start. Good start. Okay. Oh no, there's an intro level. Well, we get to test our buttons and also the music from Mega Man 10. After you beat the first 3 computer robot things. Well, Tibito seems random. You don't always scale 1 pixel, you seem to radically scale multiple or none at all. That could be improved. It's not even my input. I'm doing the same input every time, yet the tippy toe is not perfect. Sorry to say. That's a weird twitch on the sprite. So if you shoot from a standstill and you walk right at the same time, or left, Mega Man does like a little twitch with his legs. That is not supposed to happen, that looks off. That could be improved. But you can shoot 3 times in the air, 3 times on the ground. All of those work. Can't charge, no slide, there's a slide. Except the slide is too high up. Mega Man is literally not touching the ground when he's sliding. So the hand of the sprite should touch the ground, and the legs should be just below the ground. Now he's sliding on nothing, also the music skipped. And the music sounds like, in the menu as well, it sounds like you ripped it off of YouTube and then converted it like 5 times into different things. And that's why it sounds like shit. It does sound like shit. If you listen to this music. Yeah, it's being converted like 5 times to different things. Sounds like horse shit. I like how fast the menu comes up, but it goes away slower for some reason. Maybe I'm thinking... No, it definitely does that. It's a bit janky menu, it's hard to use fast, and also you cycle through empty spots again. Why do so many games have this? Like, why do you cycle through empty slots? Can't you fix that? Isn't that the first thing you'll see when you use the menu? I guess not. I guess I'm some sort of a pompous player for noticing that every time. Well, we got reused assets. So, let me get this straight. Instead of making new tiles from the DOS games, you used Plantman's background for some reason. Maybe the foreground is from the DOS games, but I'm not so sure. It doesn't look familiar to me though. So all the physics... Oh my god, there's another twitch. Did you see that? I'm not even sure what I did. Yeah, all of the movements and such, the sprite is a bit wonky. It's not how it's supposed to be, but that's a minor nitpick. But if you're making a game of Mega Man, well, you gotta be goddamn sure you get it all right. That's what we are dealing with here. Let's go see what's going on. Also, true to the game maker fashion, the screen is a bit wobbly when it scrolls. That's typical. Well, let's see. The jump height and everything else seem to be pretty adequate though. Nothing to complain about there. The Met opens but doesn't fire. I've never seen that before. Only if you go close enough. Also, the middle shot is placed weirdly. When you look at the diagonal shots, there's something very strange about this. Can't put my finger on it, but it's way different than the original Mets from any other game. Also, if you don't go close, it just opens and doesn't fire. If you go back, I guess that's kinda nice. Well, only sometimes does that like that. I'm not sure what I think about these. Well, at least familiar enemies working kinda how they're supposed to. Except this thing doesn't actually come up and swirl around. So that's a D-make of an enemy. We don't have rush. Excuse me? And the head is bopping left and right instead of up and down, that's wrong. That gives Mega Man that weird hump when he walks. I'm not sure why you can't go right, it's open. You have an entrance, and you go inside, and then you can't go right. But it's open. It doesn't make any sense from a design standpoint. That is not supposed to happen, you're not supposed to shoot without your buster extending. So sometimes when you go down a ladder and you shoot, we don't have the buster up. That's wrong. Well, you got the animation of going up the ladder. Almost okay. You're a bit too high up when you're doing this. You're already exiting the ladder when you do this. It should happen right about here. But it happens here. Which is way too high up. Otherwise, can't seem to crash the ladder, even though, if you look at this though, if you pause the game at the same time when you go down a ladder, you're in the ladder, even though you didn't see that happen. So I'm here and now I pause the game. Now I'm here. So you have some movement occurring when you pause the game. Or rather, after you pause the game. That is not supposed to happen like that. Gotta be careful when you test those. Well, let's see then, that's a show. Oh! It's a hurt animation, kinda strange on it. The damage indicator, it's a bit too high up. 3 shots to kill that. Oh, you notch back when you keep sliding. That is definitely not supposed to happen. You should not notch back when you keep sliding. You notch back a few pixels. That is another strike. Oh god. What in the fuck? I guess that's emulating how the DOS game did it. I can't quite remember, let's put it on the mini screen though. I can't remember if the DOS game did it like that. But if it did, nice Easter egg. If it didn't, holy shit, that's bad. What the fuck? We picked up a sword? I'm very confused. Okay, we got a tiger as a mini-boss. Let's check the hurt animation on the next level. Well, this is kinda poor. Okay. What an interesting boss fight. When you remake a game, please make it better than the original. Well, that was fucking exciting. Oh god, my epilepsy. Well, I don't have epilepsy yet. Only sensitive to blinking lights, and you fucking nailed it. Message from Dr. Light. Stage select, one word. So we got some familiar fellows here, even though... Like... Oh my god, why do you... Like, get someone competent to remake games, right? Like, I'm sorry, not to offend anyone. Why is the thing cut off from the bottom? Let's make absolutely goddamn sure the whole thing is on the screen, right? It's a bit strange how this works. In any case... You just reused the old mug shots from the NES games. If you don't know how to make sprites, please get someone to make them. Or mug shots, whatever. Did you even try? Why does this keep happening? Why does it keep happening? Let's go to Blade Man first, I'm intrigued. It's literally almost the same sprite as Metal Man. It's Metal Man stage with Metal Man's music! When you okay. Take a seat, everyone. Take a seat. There's coffee in the corner table right there. You can grab if you want. Take a sandwich. They're free. They're on the house. Gonna talk about this. Every developer, take a fucking seat. Right? Take a seat over there. When you remake a game, when you demake a game, you remake a DOS game. Why do you use assets from a game that is even not the same game? Let's remake Mega Man DOS. But oh, what should I do? I know, I'll use the assets from the NES games that have nothing to do with the DOS game! Let's do that. I mean, I can't come up with anything. That logic, I don't understand. Hey, only one sandwich a person. What the fuck? It's the moment when I lean to my chair. What does this mean? Who does this? How is this the DOS remake? It's an NES remake. What does this have to do with the DOS games? I guess we're about to see. I just don't understand. What am I playing? I thought it was a good game. It might be still. It still might be a good game. But it has nothing to do with the DOS game. Right? At least not yet. It has everything to do with Mega Man 2 apparently. Cause again, probably the only game the developer played. Mega fucking Man fucking 2. Great. You know, when I started my YouTube series, I only had 2 things in my possession. A dream and £5 million. Okay, let's go see it then. Let's go fucking see Mega Man 1 Met, Mega Man 2 Telly. Which has a hole in the background, that's good. You know where it's coming from. There's another one, bam, another one, bam. Gears in the background, who could that be? Well, it's Metal Man's background, not anything to do with blades! Oh, Saw Blade! Saw Blade, what the fuck? And again, the Saw Blade! Wasn't this the game that people were overly enjoying? Like they were happy about? It's still the bottom of the screen is not showing fully. Straight at me. Oh. This just happened. Like I picked this game to get away from the horrible games such as Wily's Return, where Blade Man stage had saw blades. A saw blade is a bit different from the normal blade you would think was a blade. It's literally the pickaxe fellows that throw blades. It's a sprite modification. Let's see how much damage it takes. Less damage than the original. So if you modify the original assets, somebody fill that in. If you watched any of my episodes, you know what I'm gonna say. Recolor the sprite, redo it somehow. Well, you're gonna say, well, it's wielding a saw blade, it's different. It's not different enough. How is this the DOS remake? Put Blade Man stage on the mini screen right now. How is this even similar? It's not, you donkeys. What am I? Let's calm down though. What am I playing? I mean, the positions I haven't talked about, cause they're mainly good so far. Why did the one-up stick to the ladder? Like everything else is pretty okay. There's a secret as well. We don't have anything yet. Like everything else, aside from the fact that this is supposed to be the DOS remake, is fine. But this is not a DOS remake, it's just a fan game of the NES games. You know why? Because that is an easy asset trip. If you don't know how to make enemies or assets, you just take them from the NES games and butcher them. That's how you make a fan game, holy shit. Mega Man 4 spike platforms, the BX from Mega Man 1. Dustman ceiling that doesn't actually do anything. Another Dustman ceiling that doesn't do anything with a ladder up there. And you hit your head on nothing? You hit your head on absolutely nothing? There's an invisible block. I'm gonna die. The hurt, okay, now is a good time to check that. The hurt animation works nothing like the original. I was expecting I could live by taking damage and turning myself. Let's see what's going on with that. What is going on? I can't slide next to a wall at all. It doesn't even start. Oh god, that's like, it's probably made like that to give the assumption that, hey, this is how the DOS game's knockback worked. But if you're using every other asset from the NES games, you're expecting NES kinda mechanics. So if everything else is NES-like, and then just some things are DOS-like, isn't that a bit of a problem? You're never gonna know what works and how. You're always gonna be confused. Also, never fucking mind. It's a nitpick again. You can't jump on the top of that fucking pusher, just like you can in Dustman stage. You can't do that here. It's just a fucking invisible wall. Oh my god, I never seen... Oh my god, what the... No! I've never seen Big Eye jump backwards. That's a nice explosion. Holy fuck, that just made my day. Did you see... I know what it is. The pushers from the previous screen are still affecting this screen. Because sometimes it doesn't affect us and sometimes it does. There we go. Wow. Oh my god. I'm getting stuck. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, change the music on the hallway. Jesus Christ. What is this Mega Maker? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. That's literally a Metal Mask AI modified. Good. So this is all he does? Does he change sides when we go close to him? Because that would mean that he's literally Metal Man. Let's go close to him. Well, let's die first. Doesn't even have a charge sound on the health bar. No, it doesn't actually leave. Okay, so the fight is gonna take place on the same sides the whole fight. So you're always gonna be on the left side and he's always gonna be on the right side. You should probably make it so that he would change sides when you go next to him. This limits the fight to, let's see how many tiles. It's like what? Like 6 tiles? You have 6 tiles to maneuver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 5 tiles space you have to maneuver this. That's all you get in this fight. Why would you even go into the middle? There's no incentive for you to do so. It's literally you're just restricting the play field. This makes no sense. This must be one of the worst passes I've seen. Holy fuck. Just a safe spot here as well. Except when he comes close. That's when he just... Oh! I see! I wanna see that again though. So let's see. If I go here... Oh, he's not... Okay, there we go. Oh! Oh no! Okay, he curves the shots! At least he curves the blades. That's one positive thing we found. Okay. That's actually pretty nice, even though it makes me think you didn't know how to make a better animation. It's alright, shows you the weapon, you got razor blade, it's okay. Can't hate it. Wish you could see an enemy being killed with it, like a myth. Okay. Let's go to Bitman. No, that sounds bad. Let's go to Torchman. I'm sorry, Magnet Man. It's literally 98% Magnet Man. It's like, okay, you could argue that, okay, the DOS games were modeled after the NES games. They wanted it to be like the NES games, but it still doesn't make any sense how this game is made. When you remake a game, you remake from the original source. You don't remake a game using other games as the source. That's not a remake. I like the trash. I like how you go behind it. Nice Top Man enemy. Never seen those before. Metal Man conveyor belts. In Torchman stage, not even recolored. Working the exact same, except a bit choppy. I was expecting something completely different from this game. Those are spikes, pretty vague. That's probably your teaching element of what's gonna happen. Oh. Susie's just died to one hit. Okay. They're the same color though as always, so... Again, might be an homage to the DOS game of enemies dying in one hit. Still, doesn't make any sense. How does that hurt me? It's a steady block, I should be able to ride it. How does that hurt me? Well, it hurts you in the DOS game too, the little blocks, remember? Yeah, but the DOS game was garbage, you're supposed to remake it into a good game. See how that works? Great. That's pretty clever though, that's pretty clever. Again, cycling through empty slots. It's Silver Tomahawk! Literally Silver Tomahawk. Okay. Is there no effort that has gone to this? Just skip the screen, that's... Panic Room. Oh my god! That's cheap. Oh! Are you expecting me to jump on a block right now? Okay, look at this. I take damage, but suddenly I can jump on it! You first teach the player of the mechanics of the stage. So if you first teach me, hey dumbass, don't jump on this block, it'll hurt you. Well, you didn't even teach me that, I taught that myself. And then you have a hazard that you are supposed to jump over by jumping on the block first. Don't have the same kinda block, cause I expect I cannot jump on it, cause it looks the same. Previously it hit us, now it doesn't. Which one is it? Sinking blocks can be jumped on, this one can't. See? My brain does not comprehend, okay? Holy fuck. Oh! When you jump off a slide, the screen notches? Sometimes? Not every time. Oh, there we go, yep, it notches there. So, you kinda get stuck to the ground when you jump from a slide. Not good. It's just room after room is a panic room. And you land on a Susie if you are not careful. Naturally you're holding left when you're dropping from a screen that is on the left side. So you're holding right when you drop from the left, and you hold left when you're dropping from the right, as to go by faster. So doing that, you land on a Susie, like that. You're steering the player with your level design, yet you're steering the player right into enemies. Something that you should have seen when you designed the stages, but somehow you missed it. That is just gonna respawn? No, it's not good. Good heavens. Is this a mid-boss? Yes it is. Oh, just a wordless screen to make you go up. How about a ladder? Ever heard of those? A ladder? No? No ladders? No? Our feet can be seen through the trash. Not sure if that's intentional, probably not. Okay. That is not supposed to hit you, by the way. I'm not sure if you know that. Let's see. It hits you in this game though. That does not hit you in Mega Man 3. That is not supposed to hit you. So you designed the whole enemy like that, so it's gonna hit you. You designed an enemy, a familiar enemy, in a way where suddenly the thing that it never did, it does now and it hurts you. Guess you're supposed to go down. This has oughta be one of the... Like, it's not as shit tier as, say, Origins or OP. You hit your head on nothing again. But it's one of the worst Mega Man games that I've ever played right now that tries. Like, it tries really hard. It's kinda bad. Like, it's... I'm not even sure how to read this. That's, right before the gate. Like tanks. Fuck off. That's a nice checkpoint screen though. But really, fuck off. Oh, we went full Eternal for a moment. Why do you feel the need to kill the player just before the gate, just for fun? Nobody's gonna fucking see that enemy behind the trash. Nobody's gonna see that. You're just punishing me for nothing. I did nothing wrong. Just go. Wordless screens. You're making me wait. Also 0 lives, I should have fucking killed myself. Uh-oh. How are we gonna do this? Is the bottom one never gonna light up? There we go. Ah! Ah, fuck. There it is, behind the fucking trash. Wait for another block to drop down and you're golden. I like the music change in the hallway, that's good. Oh god. Don't get any time to... Fireman's attack. Tackle fire from his stage. Magnet Man's body. Mega Man 2 boss music. And we're dead, game over, let's do it again. Yay. Let me go. I see your PowerPoint animations. Also your shots don't ding against enemies that are shielded. Oh, there they do, but there they don't. Okay, sometimes. It sometimes does that. Look at that maneuver. That's a well-designed room. This is not. Why are you so upset? It's just a game. Listen, you don't do this to Mega Man, okay? When you make a remake, be goddamn sure it's good. I'd rather be playing the actual DOS game. Hold on. Why do you slow down at the edge? Look at that. You slow down at the edge? Why? I've never seen that before. How did that hit us? And the dust cloud of the slide stays on a bit too long. It's missing a couple of frames. Ah! Ah! Once you get hit once, you just get pummeled over and over because the recovery time is so short. Mega Man is known for its good recovery time when you get hit, and you can use that to damage boost over certain things. This game takes it all off. Might be an homage to the DOS game. Maybe the single thing you should not have copied. Okay? It's like I'm playing a randomizer game based on the Mega Man NES games. Doesn't feel like... Like, if you told me after playing this, oh, by the way, that was a DOS remake, I would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Other than the boss names, it has nothing to do with the DOS games so far. This is... Well, he's a bit fast. See if he got the weakness. Oh, you can swap weapons when you're not even spawned yet. That's an ugly color scheme, by the way. Oh, no, goddamn, fuck. I should probably just stay in one spot. Maybe at the top here. Probably the easiest spot to be in. Okay, that's really nice. I like how the battle changes. Can you drop him down? I don't think you can. Oh, it's just... Oh, there we go. I thought he became easy. Easy is much easier, for some reason. The second form is much easier than the first. That's kind of wordless. We have a lot to cover, holy fuck. You keep saying fuck all the time. Fuck off. If you agreed on what I said, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. I'll catch you next time. When was this made? Flame Rush. My goodness. Thank you for watching another Nico Evaluates. Join us in Discord to talk about Mega Man, White Bread, and the neighbor's dog. Impact the show in my Patreon, or just throw a few bucks if you wanna buy me coffee. Check out our merch at teespring.com/store/Snupster and get my quotes on your shirt. Or if those don't interest you, you can always just leave a comment or just keep watching. I'll catch you on the next one.